Well, Mr. Ranger says we're live. And live vegan, pour myself a cup of coffee here. All right. Oh, coffee. Ooh, coffee. Wakey. Good morning. Hope all's well, swell, totally hip and groovy. In your neck of the woods. Oh, just waking up. Just waking up. Here's to the waking part of the day. Good old coffee. So, yep, it's super duper super cold here in my neck of the woods. 11 degrees outside. 11 degrees. I bet you Mr. Ranger stayed nice and cozy. Well, I know he did. He's all chilling right now. We're just kind of slowly getting up and about. Cheers. I slept in till right at 5:45. Woke up. It's like, oh, make me some coffee. And now it's time for some coffee. Oh, so, yep, this is the last Saturday of the year. It's a trip. It really is a trip. I mean, 2017 just flew by. And look back on 2017, it's been an interesting one. I moved to Oklahoma City. Got a divorce. Got me a really groovy job. Had a few groovy jobs. Met some groovy people. Especially my friend Kevin, who is graciously letting me stay on his property and utilize his electricity in exchange for some work around here. Unfortunately today it's super duper super cold, so I won't be able to do any work around here. I'm also going to be leaving here in about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, to go get Mr. Ranger Dog's his ranger medicine, and then we're going to go see my mom, and I got to do some work up there. I got to take down the Christmas lights and just do some little work around the house for my mom, and of course celebrate the new year's that's coming in. 2018. I can't believe 18 years has gone by. 18 years since 2000. The year 2000. Makes me think of Conan O'Brien's skits that he used to have way back in the mid-90s about what the year 2000, not 2001, not 2002, just the year itself, 2000 would be like. And of course, it's totally not like anybody ever expected, especially here in 2018, well, 2017, almost to 2018. Coffee. Give you some ambiance here. Some ambiance. Yeah, I know I'm an early person. Some people are like, just do this later, or I can catch you live. Well, I guess I could. But yours truly, once I get my coffee, because I know I get up early, once I get my coffee in me, my day is starting. I'm on the go. So, yeah, 6 a.m. I know it's super early. It's like 4 a.m. on the West Coast, 5 a.m. Mountain time, And, well, it's 7 a.m. over there in Florida and on the East Coast, so it's not too early over there. But over on the West Coast, it's still early. Speaking of the West Coast, my friend Drayton's over in the West Coast right now. He's over in beautiful, beautiful Pasadena, California, hanging out with Mr. Adam the Woo. Adam the Woo. Thanks, Brother Drayton, for sending me that groovy message yesterday. You hanging out with Adam. That was really cool. I really dig that, brother. I really dig that. I'm glad that you're hanging out and having fun in Pasadena. You're a lucky dog, because that's my neck of the woods. Well, that's my romping grounds. That's where I like to hang out when I can, is Southern California. Notably, the Ojai, Ventura, Oxnard area. That's where I was grown up at. That's where I was raised at. That's all that groovy jazz. Oh, man. Coffee. Well, I've been thinking about something here lately. I figured I might as well do it now and chit chat about it. I was thinking about doing the early morning coffee talk here in the old VW buses, bus. On Tuesdays and Fridays. I was thinking about, because not everybody likes to hang out. Ooh, Gomez! Hey, it's me there. We're two in a row, and I don't have glasses on. I just pushed one. Well, good morning, Gomez. Good morning there on the West Coast. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Hope you're staying warm. It got down to 11 degrees here in my neck of the woods. 11 degrees. So, but I stayed cozy. Mr. Ranger Dog stayed cozy. I'm having some coffee. Just slowly getting about. I slept in once again. I slept into 5:45. Ooh. Slept into 5:45. Got up, made my coffee. I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start broadcasting and say good morning, good morning, good morning. So yeah, I was just discussing about how I'm thinking about doing my coffee talks in the morning on Tuesday mornings and Friday mornings. Tuesday mornings and Friday mornings. I don't mind doing it every morning, but it just, I think, 2 times. What do you think, Gomez? I think the one from the last, I like the one from last night. From last night? Oh, you like, oh, that was my vlog, right? Is that what you're talking about? My Type 2 daily vlog? I don't think I did a live one. I mean, yesterday. Brr. The one from yesterday? Yeah, I did one yesterday. But yeah, I was thinking about doing the coffee talk on Tuesday mornings and Friday mornings. I like doing them from my mom's house and whatnot if I go. And if I stay here in the bus, maybe I'll do, a coffee talk from the bus on Saturday mornings like this. I don't know, but I know on Fridays or Tuesdays and Fridays, I got you live. I think the other one was from yesterday. Oh, well, cool. At least you got me live, L-I-V-E, right here in the flesh, coming to you in the flesh, in the flesh. So yeah, I gotta go get Mr. Ranger Dog's Ranger medicine today. His carprofen. I'll go pick that up, and his little flea pill for his flea and ticks, little pill that lasts a month. So I'll get that, and then I'm gonna go see my mom. Get the Christmas lights taken down tomorrow. It's supposed to be like snowy and all kinds of stuff, so the weather will definitely be frightful, but I'll still be very delightful. So you're going to end up about 5 minutes before I see you in it. In this weird time thing. I hate it. I can't type fast. It's okay. I can't type fast either. I use voice to text all the time. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's technology. It's great. A friend of mine, he has such an Oklahoma twang that when he uses his voice to text, it does the wrong thing most of the time because it can't understand his Oklahoma twang, and he gets so mad. So mad. He goes, why can't they invent frickin' voice to text that can understand redneck. Maybe somebody will do that, you know. Maybe somebody will be like, and make $1 million, man. Make a voice to text that understands rednecks. that's what he says. They need to make something that understands redneck. Mmm. Good morning. Sounds good. Ah, do what makes you happy. Heck yeah, that's what it's about. I mean, every morning, right, when I have coffee with you fine folks every morning, that makes me really, 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 really happy. So, I mean, I might continue every morning. I was just trying to ask, you know, just trying to figure out maybe I should do it on Tuesdays and Fridays, once a week, twice a week, or every day. Should it be a daily thing? It's no big wolf to me. I was just thinking about, you know, convenience for, you know, my viewers who would like to join live, you know, because I know I do this so early, especially for the folks on the West Coast. And that's the bummer. I wish everybody would be on the same time. I was just ringing. You have an expensive phone? It was really, and one time it was actually, what? Huh. Okay. If the new phone actually does learn your voice and your way of talking, as long as nobody else uses. Wow, no kidding. It learns. That's kind of spooky, in a way. Voice recognition, you know, facial recognition. I mean, in a way, I can understand security and whatnot, but it's kind of spooky, you know, spooky. That technology can do that. A little ambiance here. I'm gonna put a little more coffee. Warm up my coffee a little bit. Just warm it up a little bit. Oh yeah, a little warm coffee. Oh, Gomez Adams. You know what? I didn't know if you realized this, but the actor who played Gomez Adams is actually Sean Astin's dad. Sean Astin, he played in the Goonies. He played in Lord of the Rings. He was Rudy in the movie Rudy. But yeah, that's his dad who played the original Gomez Adams in the Addams Family. I don't know if you knew that, Gomez Adams. I didn't know it either until like maybe a year or so ago. I was watching one of Sean's live videos. I was watching one of Sean's live videos, and that's when he divulged, well, that's when I found out he was at his dad's college. His dad is like a dean or a professor, I think a dean of Juliet College. I want to say it's Juliet. I don't know. It's some sort of a college back east. So yeah, I'll head down to the redneck town of Ponker City, hang out with the family. I might next week. Smartphones do that. Yeah, smartphones. Ain't that crazy that they're called smartphones? And it's like almost kind of like Star Trek, because we can talk to them for typing, you know, or like, okay, Google, stuff like that. It's gonna be like Star Trek. Okay, computer. You know, like in Star Trek, you know, it's like they say computer. In reality, it's Google. Oh, Google. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Hot Tub Time Machine, Gomez, but they changed in that movie. They changed the timeline, and so instead of being Google, it's called Lugal. 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 Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, we're supposed to have some snow, some ice, some rain, like rainy ice, freezing rain, I guess you can call it, tomorrow. possibly on Monday as well, New Year's Day. So, yeah, it's going to get kind of goofy in my neck of the woods. But I still don't mind getting out and getting the Christmas lights taken down. My mom thinks I'm crazy. She goes, you don't have to do it now. I was like, no, I enjoy getting out in that cold and doing the Christmas lights. I always have. I know it sounds crazy, but I do. It's sure good coffee. Oh, so yep, I was super busy at work yesterday, which is a good thing. And then I'll be super busy next week, which will be a good. It's always good to be busy. It's always good to be busy. So yeah, I hope everybody's gonna be safe this weekend on this New Year's weekend. Oh, it's okay, Gomez. I missed it too. Who knows what I've been saying? I'm just yip-yapping. I'm rambling on. Rambling on with Brad. That's what I should call it. Coffee talk. Or just rambling on with Brad in the mornings. I don't know. I'm goofy. I am goofy. I'm waking up. I got my laundry together, so I'll take my laundry. Just hanging out. Just hanging out. Of course, I got you guys propped up right there. This is like, keep my little knickknacks in that. But yeah. Got everything. There's Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee. I need to clean Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee's a little dirty. Yeah, I know. It's a little on the cluttered side, but that's because I got everything down for keeping me warm in here. But it's easy. It's easy. Keeps everything. We had snow for... You lucky. You lucky. You had yourself a white Christmas. I like snow. I can handle the snow. I wish we had snow only for Christmas. The Christmas days, you know, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I can handle snow on those days, but the rest of that, I don't want no more. That's it. That's it. Oh, it's rare in Seattle to snow. I know when I went to Bellingham, when I stayed up in Bellingham, Washington, they got quite a bit of snow up there. The folks up in Bellingham are pretty nice. They're really kind folk up there. A lot of hippies live in Bellingham. And stuff like that, because it's really close to Vancouver. You know, Vancouver's British Columbia is really hippified. But yeah, Bellingham, Washington, I liked hanging out up there a lot. My friend, a real good friend that lives up there, she's really cool. She's really cool. Oh yeah, coffee. Coffee, coffee. I'm glad you're joining me live this morning, Gomez. I am. I'm glad. I'm just happy that anybody joins me live. We're out of sync. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Especially when you do the voice to text. You know, that goes out of sync because. That's what I do on voice to text. It goes out of sync. So what I do is as soon as I do the voice to text, I just click off and click back in. So it goes right back to live. Because I'll use voice to text quite a bit when I'm driving and listening to the live streams. Like last week when Rob, I can't even say it, Michigander Man, when he was live last week and I was driving home for Christmas, I was just using voice to text. He was like, I was wondering, because I said something about voice to text. He was wondering about how I was typing so fast. and driving. You know, you never want to type and drive. But the voice to text is a great thing. I dig it. I dig it a lot. I need to, when the weather warms up, I need to do a little bit of work on the VW bus. My light, of course, that's plugged into electricity, my hanging light. But this light, I bumped my head on it and it came loose. So I need to fix that. The swag. Kind Vibe Music. If you ever get a chance to get to see the swag, Gomez, I highly suggest it. I know they're a Grateful Dead tribute band. I don't even know if you even like the Grateful Dead or even heard of the Grateful Dead. But they're a Grateful Dead tribute band. They're pretty dang good. Mostly on the West Coast, the Grateful Dead tribute band is Cunibus, something like that. Is that the name of the county up there? They can't go to sleep. I'm sorry. Yeah, my eyes. Yeah, they're still puffy. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, they're still a little puffy. I need to get some apples. Eat some apples and some fruit. I just can't eat like bananas. I can't. The reason I can't eat bananas is the texture. I love banana flavoring, banana, you know, the taste of bananas, but I can't eat bananas because the texturing. Same thing with like pudding. And I kind of got that little habit when I was like maybe 12 or 13. I used to love tapioca pudding, and then like texture started messing with me. So yeah, my eyes are puffy. That's because I slept so hard and I slept in. Like I fell asleep about 8:30 and woke up just raring to go this morning. But I slept good. But yeah, I got puffy eyes. Once I get going and stuff, I'll lose that. I've always had puffy eyes when I was a kid. Well, not a kid, but when I was a young teenager, I was always accused of, and these were from people who didn't understand it. Oh, they're like, "You're on drugs," because I had puffy eyes in the morning. I was like, "What?" You know, even teachers said this stuff to me, and so yeah, it's like, you know what? I didn't even try freaking cannabis until I was out of high school. So people need to take a chill pill. But it sounds like you're staying in sync when you do it. If you think you're tight. Well, the reason he thinks I'm staying in sync is, like I said, as soon as I do voice to text, I'll click off the video real quick and then re-click on it so it just goes right to live. And almost about that time, or a few seconds after I do that, whoever I do, you know, I'm watching usually responds to what I'm saying. So, oh yeah, boo boos, Mr. Boo Boos. Yeah, he was all stretching. So, I need a little flavoring. I got some generic hazelnut here flavoring for my coffee. I got a coffee story for you, Gomez. When I was living in Southern California back in 2010, 2011, in the first part of 2012, into 2012 for a while, I was a fleet manager for an RV rental company in Ventura. And my boss was Dutch. And most Europeans are into drinking coffee. Not just coffee, like espresso, like it was coffee. And that's what he had, was an espresso machine. So after I got hired on there, and you know, he kind of liked my flow. You know, we could work together. My supervisor, he'd call me in and he'd go, "Brett." He always called me Brett. I always thought he was saying Brett. He'd go, "Brett, let's make some coffee." And this was like once or twice, sometimes twice an hour. He'd just come grab me while I was working on a motorhome. "Let's make coffee." And he would sit and would drink coffee. And it wasn't coffee, it was freaking mud. It was espresso. And I would drink, what do you think, Ranger? 5, 6 of them suckers a day. By the time I come home, I could never go to bed till 10 o'clock at night. Smaller than you. That's cool. Well, a lot of people don't know about the Dead or the Grateful Dead when I talk about the Grateful Dead. And it's hard to describe their music. Yeah, it's rock and roll, you know, but it's more like a jammy rock and roll or a bluegrassy rock and roll. You know, they're a whole plethora of sound. A little bit of detox. Oh yeah. Well. Do describe some detox. I'm down for that. You know. I'm down for that. Yeah. I mean, I don't drink a lot of sodas. I drink, and I know. I mean, I don't. I shouldn't be drinking sodas at all. But I used to drink a lot of soda pop back in the day, and I've cut myself back, way back. I drink a lot of water. I only had 2 sodas yesterday. I bought me some grape soda pop when I went to the store for lunch. So I had grape soda pop. I know I should be drinking that. What time? You know, it just occurred to me that sorry, I don't mean to throw you off. I just realized my other phone. I got 2 phones. I'm streaming through my Samsung that's connected to this Wi-Fi. I got the Wi-Fi on this, and I can do some like Dave Hughes style or Mark Funjones style where they got like another phone showing videos. I just realized I can like go to videos. I'm signing in. I sign off all my stuff because, like I said, this is a trip. There's my. Dude, I bet you that looks trippy. Let's check this out, Gomez. Make sure I turn down the audio here. This is gonna trip you out. What does it say? Oh, an error has occurred. It's probably because I'm using twice the data. Who knows? Oh wait, duh. I can't, for some reason on this phone, I can't watch live streams. Hey, Wes! Good morning! Sorry, I've been playing with my phone. I didn't see you chiming in there. I was trying to do some trippy stuff, but I forgot on this phone I can't watch when people do live streams, I guess because, or whatever. So if I connect Wi-Fi onto my Samsung here, I could watch that type of stuff. But I was gonna, so yeah, I haven't checked out what was playing this morning on the old YouTube on my subscribe list. Looks like we got the old carpetbagger going to Seattle. Hey Gomez, I don't know if you're I haven't checked it out yet, but I don't know if you're a carpetbagger fan. It looks like carpetbagger's going to Seattle or something. That's what it says. Seattle meetup. So that's what I'm taking. It looks like George was live last night. Looks like George was live. It looks like Louis or the Creepers sent a message to Louis Skunk. I've been warned not to watch that cat, not to go down that rabbit hole. But that's what I was told. So of course we always got Catfish Jones here. I guess I better turn up the media, huh?
The winner for this category, I wanted to thank Bottom O for putting on the whole award ceremony.
Oh, I need to make it up to his neck of the woods sometimes. Oh, Mr. Catfish Jones. It would be a nice little trip. So, yes, good morning, Wes. I'm sorry, I got distracted Good morning, good morning. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Kind Coffee Talk this morning on Saturday morning. Saturday morning. My plans for the weekend are just go get Rangers medicine and then go take Christmas lights down at my mom's and try to stay warm because it's gonna be super cold. I kind of want to stay here in the bus all weekend because, like I said, it's gonna be super cold. That means if I'm gone, there's no heat in the bus, and when there's no heat in the bus, my mechanisms, like my handles in the bus and stuff, can get really, really, hard to use, and I don't want none of that stuff to break. But I think I'll be okay. I think it will be okay. She's a good old bus. How cold is it, dude? Wes, it's 11 degrees here, man. Probably about 1 or 2 degrees, maybe 0 with the wind chill, depending on where you're at. But man, when it's cold, yes, very, very cold. But I'm warm. I mean, I'm not cold at all. It's I got a thermometer right here. So it's like, here, let me flip you fine folks around here. It says it's about 70. About 70 in here. Not bad. And that's what I got it set to right there. Well, it's 65. Yep, Oklahoma, man. Yep, Oklahoma. Definitely Oklahoma. I mean, I understand, dude, like why a lot of the van life people go south for the winter. They're called snowbirds, or people who, who travel. And that'd be a groovy idea. It really would. But this is my second winter in Oklahoma staying on the bus basically the whole time, because I stayed 2015, the whole winter 2016 in the bus through that winter because I was working at the Fantasy Frisbee Farm. And now this winter, 2017 into 2018, so it's not bad. Like, as you can see, if I what I call winterize my VW bus, I cut off my cab area. About 2 hours, depending on how fast I drive. About 2 hours. It's not a bad drive. It's just straight up north, but I drive a Jetta. Unfortunately, I live in a VW bus. That's not unfortunate. That's groovy. But unfortunate, I own, or I'm paying on a 2013 Volkswagen Jetta that my ex-wife was supposed to be. Where's my bus parked? Well, I don't live. Well, I live in the bus. My bus is by the bit of catfish. Oh, sorry. I was just trying to read. It's about 6 miles southwest of Piedmont is where I stay. And a friend of mine who I met through my friend Drayton. Drayton's on World's Greatest Kiting. Drayton, and I've never met Drayton, only through social media, introduced me to his friend Kevin here, who got me some work. He gave me some work. Well, when I wasn't living at the Good Karma Garage no more, he offered me a place to park my bus on his property and utilize the electricity in exchange for work on his property. So that's where I currently hanging my hat. So I got kind of like a home base. Next week, I'm thinking about staying at the truck stop. I like staying at the truck stops. I've done it for years. I'm thinking about staying at the truck stop next week, so I'm closer to work. So you're still up from Friday. Jeez, Gomez, I gotta hand it to you. You're a night owl, but I understand. I can honestly say the last time I remember staying up all night. I have to think about that, and the way I think about that is 2015 about a month before my pops passed, when I was in California, I was at a disc golf tournament, the biggest disc golf tournament in Southern California, and it's a good time in the evening times because everybody camps right there along by the disc golf course, so it's a good time. And I remember having a good time and not going to bed till like 7 o'clock and then waking up at 8:45 ready to tee off by 9:15, and I still killed them. Wow. Yeah, Wes, that's I've been staying at the Flying J truck stops. I've been staying in since 2003, and they just feel safe to me. They used to have decently priced showers. Now they're like $14, $12 to $14. But no hassle. I've noticed a lot of people, especially around here in the city, they stay there for weeks on end. And I mean, obviously they're living out of their vehicle like I'm living out of my vehicle, but they're not getting hassled. But they move every day, so maybe that's the deal. When I stay at the truck stops, I got my little generator going, and I stay pretty warm, and I get no hassles, and plus I utilize their stuff. I go buy coffee, or I'll buy food or something, and they see that. And I'm always buying gas. I'll buy gas for the bus or the generator. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that next week. I know it's supposed to be super cold. We're not supposed to get above freezing, I guess, for next week or so. But that don't bother me. Like I said, that generator runs this bus fine. I stay warm all night long. It's 1 gallon of gas. I've been checking on the statistics of it. It's 1 gallon of gas, and depending on the power outage, I can run it between 6 to 8 hours. When I got my little heater down there going, it can probably run for about 6 hours, but I wake up, I go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I'll wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning, add more gas, and that runs me until 7. I'll get up at 5:30, and I'm fine, and it runs me to 7. If I stay later, I just add more gas. So, and that's running my heater, my coffee machine if I'm using it, or my microwave if I have my microwave going. Because that's what I utilize for cooking food right now, is microwave, because it's easy, simple and easy. That's all, the only reason. I mean, I'm trying to stay on those rules as much as I can, because my biggest bills are my Jetta and other stuff, man. So, but yeah, I drive a Jetta. Hell no, she didn't like my van, dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but no. She called she called this the whoremobile. Why, I don't know, but that's what she called it. She never liked my van, my bus, never ever. And I got a lot of guff for having this bus. When we first met, she was cool with it, and then it was like she quickly changed her attitude within the first year about it. Oh, well, good evening. I'm just trying to read the name. I'm sorry. Good evening from Hong Kong. Well, that's groovy. Well, good morning from bitterly 11-degree cold Oklahoma. Sorry, I'm so just trying. Yvette? Hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, it's super duper cold here. Yeah, I'm staying warm. Yeah, the bus stays warm. I was just showing everybody earlier the my thermometer. It's about 70 in here. Yeah, it's about 70. Yvette only? That's cool. Yvette. Yeah, that's how I keep warm with that little sucker. If I'm really cold, when I come in, I'll fire that sucker up as soon as I get in at night from work. I'll kick that on. That will heat my bus up in 5 minutes. You'll be turning that thing off because it's so warm in here. Because I keep everything, I got a blanket over the curtains, and I cut off my cab area. Yeah, on your side of the hemisphere, yep. Whoa. Yeah, on your side of the hemisphere, you're experiencing the summer, I think. Like Australia, where it's like summertime in Australia. It's their summer. Yvette, I know an Yvette in Arkansas. She's really cool. She showed me pictures. She lives way out in the woods, and I seen pictures that she showed me of like, she calls them fairies. They're like weird, strange, shadow-looking things in the woods. How do I spend my New Year? Well, on the norm, it's just right here in the bus. In the past, it was, with my ex-wife for like 8 years. And in the past, I spent my New Year's many ways. Yvette. I was reading what you said, Gomez. When it went from 99 into 2000, I was partying down in downtown Oklahoma City. And back then I was a vlogger and didn't know it. I always had a video camera. I vlogged the whole night, even though I was 3 sheets to the wind on alcohol. I got video of people dancing on cop cars because all the cops were on the roof. Because everybody was convinced Y2K was going to happen and the computers were going to shut down. So that was an interesting New Year's. Bus, are you a driver? No, it's a VW bus. It's the name of the technical name. It's called a transporter, Type 2, T2 or Type 2. But I used to be a bus driver though. Yes, it's my house. It's definitely my house. It's where I live. Yes, I got my coffee machine percolating with it did percolate. Let me move this. That's my phone. My other phone I'm using as a mobile hotspot. I got me some Christmas candy that my mom made and stuff. Normally this pops up right here. This can pop up and then I have that utilized as space. Like I put my microwave up there. If I want, this is a cot. This can fold over to a cot. Back here where Mr. Ranger Dog's sleeping, that's my bed. That folds down into a big bed where we both can sleep comfortably. Yeah, no kidding, Gomez. Yeah, when we were together, man, like, or when she met me, like, I was totally hippified, man, like. You right? All right, boo-boo. You all right? Sorry, Mr. Ranger Dog is having a situation. All right? Okay. He's a slobberer sometimes, so sometimes his drool, I think he kind of doesn't really choke on it, but it just gags him. You go outside. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you outside then. Hold on, folks. I'm gonna let Mr. Ranger Dog outside here. Mr. Ranger Dog. I'm gonna give you guys some ambiance. All right, Mr. Ranger Dog. I gotta go outside and help him back in, so give me just 1 second. I gotta step out this 11-degree cold stuff. I'll just take you fine folks with me. There's nothing to see because it's dark still here. Ooh, I can feel moisture in the air though. Ooh. Where you at, Ranger Dog? You alright? Come on, Ranger. There's Boogie, man. It's cold. I'll help you in. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. All right. Jump up there. Hit cold, Mr. Ranger. Yes. Yeah, it's super cold out there. Super cold. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up on what y'all said here. Yvette. Oh, Yvette. Yvette. Sorry. Well, I could stay. Yeah, I could stay basically wherever I want. Not anywhere I want. I utilize the places that, like I said, truck stops, or I utilize Walmart's. There's an app online, or there's a group online for Westphalias that offer their driveways. You're at work. I'm off for the weekend for next 3 days. I don't go back till Tuesday. Your name is Gail. Gail, huh? Well, hi, Gail. Hope all is swell, well, and groovy. Yeah, it's windy. Yep, you're on duty. That's cool. Care of a bid. Oh, wow. Cancer is a scary thing. My mom is a 2-time survivor of breast cancer. 2 times. So, yeah, cancer is a scary thing. I don't want to talk about cancer, man. Let's get off that subject. I don't like thinking about stuff like that, man. I know it's part of life, but cancer's scary because cancer... I'm sorry, Wes. So I was talking about cancer's scary, man. And yeah, dude. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, put in some good prayers to the... Oh yes, good prayers, good vibes. Huh. It's okay, Gomez. So I'm trying to read, man. I need glasses. I used to have glasses, and I gotta really look. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what people think and do, man. Because if you did, that's a pretty stressful way. If I would have worried about what people thought about me and everything, I definitely wouldn't be on YouTube. Definitely. That was another big choice with my ex-wife. When I made that choice, she was like, no, she didn't dig that idea a bit. When I told her I can make money from YouTube, what's funny is I've almost made $3 now from YouTube. I know that sounds totally ridiculous, but in my mind, that blows me away when you can actually just sit and do what I'm doing now and make money. I know it's minutes for some people, but it just blows my mind. Because she always used to say the day you make $1 from YouTube is the day, you know, she had all kinds of the day I buy you an Xbox or whatever. Well, heck, now I made $3, and it's like, I don't know. But it's not about making the money why I did YouTube. It was just about my lifestyle in this bus. Because when I started doing the YouTube, I was getting ready to, we were living on the West Coast. That was the plan. We went down west, we were living on the West Coast, and then my pops passed away. So it's amazing when life happens and how much that can change your life, because that was the plan, to be back on the West Coast instead of living in an expensive, not good apartment, because that's what we were before. We were living in a $1,000 apartment in Southern California that was not worth a darn. How many years have I doing? Since 2015, just 2 years. Going on it'll be 3 years in September. And it's been hard at times. Like when my pops passed away, like it's hard to get your when life happens, it's hard to get your gusto to do stuff like this. And then when I was asked to leave my friend's place that was letting me stay on his property when I first moved to Oklahoma City, that was a bummer because it was all out of left field. I was not expecting it. So so I that kind of killed my streak of doing live, or not live, but daily vlogs. I was doing daily vlogs for over a year, so that killed my streak. But it don't bother me. No skin off my teeth. So yeah, 2 years. I was just thinking, wow, it's been a fun ride. Oh, he does, Gomez. Yeah, he's a drooler. You started living in your van last July. I don't know if I'm. Maybe I should read some more comments here. Oh, you started. I see. I'm sorry, Yvette. Well, thank you, Wes. Thank you. Well, I try to be just not stressed out as much, even though life can get everybody stressed. Just I get stressed just as much as the next person. But I don't release it like a lot of people do. I just kind of let it phase out. And I see a lot of people I work with kind of get stressed out over silly situations where if you just put your mind to it, it's fine. So, but life, and when life happens, it's hard to not get to those stressful situations and not be mellow. But you have to pull yourself out of it. And I've learned that the hard way through life, man. And that's why I like doing my YouTube channel with this VW bus. This VW bus is unique, and it really is a unique bus. I don't know, it just has good feelings when you sit in it. It calms you. Maybe it's just all the colors. I don't know. Even before I did all this inside this bus, it was calming. Because I did the interior way back in 2004. Like, it was just an experiment. I never thought this would last. All this stuff in my bus would last this long. I'm serious. Sorry. When very bad connection. Anyways, when I when I did it. $6.54. It's what, an hour? Been about an hour? Yeah. I'll call it goods at here in an hour. I gotta get around, and it takes me an hour to drive to the vet to pick up Ranger's Ranger pills. Yeah, you gotta take it easy. Take it easy, man. Don't let those wheels get you, crazy. Hope you all still there, because I hit the I hit my little button there, and it turned me off for a second. So the coffee's about done for the day. Still dark out there though. West is back. Well, good to have you back, West. Yvette was tuning in from Hong Kong. Oh, what am I doing today other than lights? That's it. Take Mr. Ranger Dog to go get his pills for his hip dysplasia. I got to do that, and then head up there to my mom's. I'll go play some golf probably in the morning. I know it's gonna be super duper super cold, but I haven't played golf in like almost 2 weeks, and I'm talking about disc golf, not ball golf. And I miss playing disc golf. It's mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. Last weekend, I was planning on playing, I was gonna go over to the Fantasy Frisbee Farm in Kansas and play, but I had a Christmas cold. I got a head cold, a chest cold, and a head cold for Christmas. But I quickly got over that, quickly, and I think it was just a good Christmas miracle because I couldn't afford to miss work. Coffee's gone. That was my coffee I made. Star Wars blasters. That's cool, man. I want to go see the new Star Wars movie. I thought about giving a friend a phone call when I got up there, because she lives in Kansas Wansy, so I was gonna see if she maybe wanted to go see Star Wars. Because I like to go see the new. I know everybody's like, and I'm sure they had all kinds of different ways of shooting that movie, but I still want to go see Star Wars because that's what I grew up on. Just want to see that storyline continue, whatever the way they did it. That's cool. You paint them. That is really cool, man. Well, when this thing, after I do this live vlog, what you should do, Wes, is it re-uploads as a video. And that's what sucks, because all these comments that you guys leave, I wish they would stay, but they disappear, of course. But you should leave a comment with a link if you have a place that has like online, you can go online and look at them. Yeah, I was going to say, if you sell them, leave a link below in the comments, so you know, if people read the comments, they want to go check out your blasters, dude. You should totally do that. Yeah, that's what I said. I wish the comments would stay right now, but and they won't. So you're gonna have to just re-comment. And like I said, just oh, it's okay, Gomez. She's a survivor. That's why it's very prompt. I'm gonna say I've been very diligent when it comes to my mom and stuff. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You said Wes. See, I need glasses. I seriously, I'm up here reading like right up there. And I was thinking about Wes's website. Yeah, Wes, go ahead and leave your link below, my friend. I just can't believe it's still dark here in my neck of the woods. That means the cloud cover is thick out there. We're supposed to have freezing rain, possibly, or moisture. Freezing moisture, possible freezing fog. Oh, it is. That's cool. Yep, it's still dark 30 here in my neck of the woods. But yeah, other than that, man, my plans are just to be mellow, dude. Whoa, I don't do much. Thanks for keeping Gomez okay. Yeah, East Coast is an hour ahead. We're Central, and then the different time zones are kind of janky, but I understand it has to do with where the sun comes up in the hemispheres and whatnot. But yeah, if I didn't have Christmas lights to take down, I'd probably be chilling here this weekend. You need a what, Wes? I'm sorry. I need to paint you a VW bus cut. Oh, you do paintings? That's cool. When I first bought this bus, I wanted to paint the outside of it, you know, all in like psychedelic models. Yeah, brother. Yep, it's 7 a.m. here. VW, am I liking your pics? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. I'm gonna be getting um, a P.O. box here real soon, so I can have people send me, you know, like VW buses, t-shirts, or stickers, whatever they want to send me. Because my bus is a rolling advertisement. It's a great way for vloggers to advertise their stuff, man, or just people. I thought about, you know, going to like, you know, Subway and be like, hey, stick your logo on here. Give me some free sandwiches or something. It's a great advertisement logo way, but at the same time, I don't know if I want a rolling, you know, billboard outside for stuff like that. I'd rather have like groovy stickers from like vloggers or you know, the groovy, just anything, you know, like I've had this sticker up here, Nomadic State of Mind. If you go to their website, they make rope sandals and all kinds of groovy things. I've had that up there for years. So it's like, you know, you always got world's greatest kiting. So that's great. And it's just, you got any groovy stickers, you know. But yeah, I'm going to say my goodbyes because I got to start getting around so I can head. Because it's an hour drive to go get Mr. Ranger's medicine. I appreciate everybody tuning in this fine morning. West, Gomez, Adams, Yvette. Whoa. I don't want to drop you guys, so I'm going to move the phone right here. I do appreciate it, West. Everybody just joining in this morning. And who else would be joining? Everybody else would be joining later on vicariously, as Mr. Woo Dog likes to say. So, folks, be safe out there and Happy New Year's. Until I see you beautiful people tonight, you know, just stay tuned for my daily edited vlog. It's a vlog I put out every day. It's called a Type 2 vlog. It has nothing to do with diabetes. My friend Ranger Dog, not Ranger Dog, my friend Kentucky Ranger, that's what he thought it was. It means my VW bus. These are Type 1s, Transporter 1s. My bus is a Type 2. This was the second generation of the Transporter. So, Type 2 vlog. Daily vlog every day. Has my life, you know, little snippets of my life. So stay tuned for that every day. Every day. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I love you guys. I do. Be safe out there. Safe travels. Love one another. Be kind to one another. Be grateful for every single moment of the day, because you never know. You just never know when those moments would change. Peace. Love. And Volkswagen. Totally Volkswagen. Always got to be Volkswagen. Grease. Grease. And grease is the word.